Hey guys, it's Jack Sparrow 123 and welcome back to Monster Hunter World. I didn't do anything in between episodes, and in this episode we're going to speak to the Chief of Ecologist? The Chief Ecologist. Yeah, there you are. I thought I should tell you. The Admiral asked us to study Nergigante, and study it we did. Well, put a quest out soon. In the meantime, there's something you should know. Based on the evidence you provided, we've figured out what it feeds on. And that's elder dragons. Shocking, yes, but true. Nergigante feeds on elder dragons. It does explain why we only see Nergigante during elder crossings. And also why it hunted Zora Meguro so relentlessly. There is only one way to classify a monster that can't be classified, and that's to toss it into the Elder Dragon pile. Anyway, I just thought you should know. The commander will fill you in on the rest. Good luck out on the field. That's all I've got to say. Now, what's on your mind? So, those are the monsters we've recently checked out. And now we gotta go speak to the commander. We're just being sent everywhere so far. I didn't upgrade my armor because I figured I'm going to beat Nergigante in nothing but rarity 4 and 1 rarity 6 armor. Now that's going to be kind of hefty. Nergigante will likely be able to one-shot us if he touches me. So we'll see how that goes.
Over here.
Oh, it's you. I have some good news. I just received word from the ecological research team that they've pinpointed Nergigante's location. We've waited a long time for this day to come. Nergigante has been as much a riddle to us as the Elder Crossing itself. For years upon years, we in Nergigante have been eyeing the same prize from opposite shores. Studying our adversary could throw wide the door to the Elder Crossing's deepest mystery. I want all hunters to begin field work on Nergigante. Sign up for the quest and head for the Elder's Recess. We need to know everything about our target and how it lives. I know you won't let us down.
This is it. Us versus Nergigante, the elder dragon that feeds on elder dragons.
So we gotta speak to the handler. But before that, I want to spend some of our armor shards and upgrade our armor. Despite using rarity 3, I still want to at least have some chance of survival. So an advanced armor sphere will take us up by 20 to rarity or level 6, which is pretty good. Next. We are on rarity 6 for that, so let's bring this down. There we go. I'm bringing everything up to level 6 except for the Zora Meguro gloves, which will go up to rarity. Let's just go rarity 2 for that. And let's use... We'll upgrade everything else first. Rarity 5. Rarity 6. Because the more defense, the better. And against Nergigante, we can't get as much as I'd want. But that's fine. It's fine. 187 defense. We'll be fine. Oof. If I saw those numbers when I was endgame right now. Oof. That's all I can say. Usually right now you'd be sitting somewhere in 200 armor. So we're not too far from 200, but one little defense is a big game changer. Especially before master rank. So we want an armor charm, and we want to send this to our pouch. This is the rest of our money, so we're kind of betting on a lot. Let's see if I can sell some things. Okay, good. Had some trade-in items. So 199 defense. So 87 to 99. You guys can do the math to find out how much an armor charm is. And let's head up to the handler to speak to her. Cause she wants to talk to us. Okay.
Hey, partner.
Well, the commander gave us the official go-ahead to research Nergigante, and now we're armed with the new information. Nergigante is an elder dragon that feeds on other elder dragons. Wow. And I thought I had a crazy appetite. That's pretty much it. Anyway, now we know why Nergigante only turns up during the Outer Crossing. Because the Nergigante, the Outer Crossing, is an all-you-can-eat buffet. A buffet that's packed to the scales with energy stones. The thing is, Nergigante didn't get a chance to have its main course when we lured Zora Magdaros out to sea. So it's gone to the Outer's Recess to find other Elder Dragons to snack on. That would explain why all the Elder Dragons are riled up. Anyway, the Admiral is waiting on site. We should join him. So, I don't know if it's under a side quest. I believe it's under an expedition. Oh, nope. It's, I'm going to eat before that, because we don't want to run into problems. I still haven't gotten around to figuring this out yet. Let's just do this. Chef's choice is a good roundabout way of doing it. Okay, so post a new quest. Assigned. A wound and a thirst. Oof. And I'll see you guys on the site. Okay. Here we are.
Nergigante. The only one who wants to find Zora Magdaros more than we do.
Ah, you made it. On time, too. I like that.
Oh, gosh. So, we've got a head just right across. It's going to be a really tough fight. I do know how to deal with Nergigante. However, I don't know how well I'm going to be able to do it right now. So, we'll have to see how this goes. Oh, let's pick up some stones, because those could be useful. And let's get the cutscene. Okay, this is Nergigante. I'm going to let Other Jack explain because I've got really focused for this start. Okay guys, here we are, the big shebang, the flagship monster of Monster Hunter World, Nergigante. His habitats are the Great Ravine, the Everstream, the Wildspire Waste, and the Elder's Recess. His size is, well, you can see that. And its monster class is Elder Dragon. He has Turf Wars with Kushala Daora, Lunastra, and Teostra, and he was introduced in Monster Hunter World. His elemental weakness is Thunder, and he has no elemental resistance. But Fire, Water, and Ice are all 1-star, so take that with a grain of salt. His ailment he can cause is stun and tremors. However, I don't have an image for tremor effect. It kind of just makes you stagger around. He has an ailment weakness of nothing, but he is 2-star to everything. His behavior is aggressive and his title is the Extinction Dragon. His weak points to attack are horns, head, and all spikes on back, arms, wings, and tail. That was the wrong part for that one. So his horns and head and his forearms are all weak points, and when his spikes on his body are kind of whitish yellow, they are also weak points in the sense that you can attack them and they will also break. That coming into play, all breakable body parts or horns, head, and forelegs, and all the spikes on his body. Now, his head is weak to hammer or blunt damage, his forelegs are weak to slashing damage, and his horns are weak to everything. His damage type is physical, and some notes about Nergigante. When the spikes on his body are yellow, well, they're breakable. The spikes on the body will eventually turn black and glossy black, which will mean that it is armored and your attacks will bounce off. Now, when they are like this, he is more likely to do his super attack, which is a one-shot early game or high rank. Once you reach master rank, not so much. Now, it's a pretty big deal. I get hit by this attack, so you'll see what I mean. His one-shot is he flies straight up into the air and then he does a diagonal fly dash at you. When he does this attack, anything in between, like the gap where he is landing and where he flew up from, is still damage radius. If you dodge under him, you will still take damage. The only way to dodge this attack is to move out of the way. Now you can get lucky and have it not reach you and him stop short of you, but that's pretty difficult to do. Now if you do break the spikes on his body, they will regrow as the fight goes on. And something else is once Nergigante reaches a certain amount of health left, he will start to enter a second phase, where he starts to use much stronger attacks and more advanced combos. These attacks are mostly airborne, which are dashes and punches towards the ground, and this is most likely when he will start using his ultimate. Now, with that being said, he does have a little animation to let you know when he does go into this form. He will spread his wings out really far and roar really loud. And you'll notice it's different because when you see his rage roar and this roar, you can tell it's pretty obvious, but I struggle to explain it. Now, while his spikes are yellow, if he bashes his head into the ground and lifts it up, spikes will start shooting forward from where he lifts his head. So, if he does smash his head into the ground, always dodge to the left or to the right. Don't dodge back. Now, despite being an Elder Dragon, Nergigante can become fatigued during battle. And Nergigante doesn't rely on any elements. Instead, he relies on raw muscle and overpowering his opponents, which I absolutely love. Now, Nergigante will hunt and eat other Elder Dragons to gain more energy. This was already explained in the game. And there is only a high rank Nergigante, no master rank or low rank. It's not fully true, but it is true at the same time. We'll learn about that more when we get into master rank. Now, I want to quickly talk about what Elder Dragons are. Elder Dragons are a class of monster unlike other monster types. Other monster classes all share traits, but Elder Dragons are creatures that defy the typical classification and sit outside the ecosystem. Elder Dragons are incredibly rare creatures with immense power that have lived since ancient times, hence the name Elder Dragon, making them more of a phenomenon than a mere animal. They are usually called disasters, cataclysms, living forces of nature. Anywhere these guys live becomes a very, very not so nice place. It's not really shown too much in games though, but in Monster Hunter lore, these guys are really big deals. Now, the traits of Elder Dragons are they cannot be captured, but they can be affected by ailments. However, in game, they will never be captured at the end of a hunt. You always kill them. You can't bring them back home with you. In the past, Elder Dragons were worshipped as gods. However, presently, the guild marked them as threats to the ecosystem. With, reason. It's not just, oh, we don't like Elder Dragons anymore. These guys destroy ecosystems. They don't care about anybody else but themselves. Well, maybe not Nergigante. We'll talk about that more when we have... Actually, we can just talk about it now. There is a theory that Nergigante is actually keeping the Elder Dragons in check and killing them to keep their numbers from overriding. Which kind of makes sense. Nergigante just goes around beating the crap out of other Elder Dragons and eating them. Which is technically okay, because he's not killing anything else. Only Elder Dragons. And if he did kill Zoromagdaros, doesn't that mean that Zoromagdaros wouldn't have exploded? Because Nergigante would have absorbed all that energy. Anyways, that's besides the point. That's all theory crafts. Oh, jeez. One shot. I rolled early. Now, while Elder Dragons are all counted as an own, or all Elder Dragons that are counted as their own classification, some Elder Dragons are powerful enough to receive the classification of Dangerous First Class Monster. This classification refers to the fact that these creatures are not only much rarer than normal Elder Dragons, but it also refers to their innate abilities that defy understanding. Within reason of Monster Hunter, these monsters are a lot more powerful than normal Elder Dragons. The monsters in this category in Monster Hunter World are Fatalis and Alatreon, who we won't be seeing for a very long time. Monsters in the first class danger monster zone are usually black dragons, which is the case in Monster Hunter World. Now, something kind of nice about Elder Dragons is you always get an extra harvest off on them. Now, when you're fighting Nergigante, I highly recommend staying close to the tail. The tail is your safety zone. Well, unless he does his tail attacks. He is incredibly quick, so if you're playing with your friends, don't split up. I really recommend you guys all stand really close to each other, because then Nergigante will stay in one place. If you guys spread out, he'll jump across the map, jumping everywhere. And his jumps do hurt you. Now, in this hunt, you'll see that when he jumps and hits me, I don't take much damage at all, but it knocks me on my butt, and I feel really upsetty when it does. Now, with that being said, I honestly really enjoyed the Nergigante fight, despite it being such a traumatic experience. When I start getting my better weapons and start getting even closer to Ender game, I'll be able to kill him much more easily without worrying about dying, because my weapon will be much stronger. Now, you guys should probably notice, I never upgraded my armor any further than the Zoromagdaros upgrade. In the game, they usually expect you to upgrade your armor to a new set. The reason why I didn't do this, or I was going to switch to Legiana, but I decided not to, mostly because I didn't have enough time to hunt extra Legianas, and also because I wanted to show you that it is possible to beat him without upgrading your armor too far. You can beat him easily if you just play smart. Heck, you can probably beat Nergigante without getting hit if you know what you're doing. I did get hit. Once. Well, technically I got hit multiple times. But Nergigante does enough damage to one-shot me, and I only died, well, once. So, yeah. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this fight. If you do, please be sure to hit the like button, because it would really help me out. Anyways, I'll see you guys in our future explanation of another hunt. Bye! A lot of problems. Place. Oh, shoot. I thought he was stunned. Nope. Let's just, run around for a quick second. So he can knock this down, so it's not safe to ring around the rosy with him here. We got lucky there that he only did that paw. And in this situation, we want to switch to Pierce ammo. He moves fairly fast, though. Okay, we can't stop him from heading home. So all we can do is hope for the best when he gets home. Unless he decides not to go home. Oh, we got so lucky there. Nergigante's home is the last place you want to fight him. That was also fairly lucky. If that went wrong, we would have ran into too many problems to count. AKA, I would have died. That's just how big of a threat Nergigante is to me. It's a good thing for this fight we don't have to worry about any outsiders coming in. I'm looking at one monster in particular. But that wasn't too good. Let me get to the head. Couldn't get to it in time. No, 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 no. Okay, we want turn. Oh, okay, shoot. Enraged. Uh-oh. Okay, I'm not unsheathing my weapon for a bit. Yep, this is why. Also, his head is now tenderized, so if we shoot it, we will be pretty well off. He's so close to dying. Come on. We're almost there. Just a few more. We got this! If you're wondering how I know he's almost done, sheer power of estimation. Sadly, if he uses his ultimate, we will be done for. Come on, reload. Come on, rocks. Do we have our mantle up yet? No. 1, 2. I thought I was on his head. Unlucky. Okay. So he's going head to bed. And our mantle isn't up. Flash pods are our only bet here. If we can blind him and keep him blind for a while, should be good. Okay, yes. Okay. 1, 2, and we gotta kill him here. Go! That wasn't quite what I wanted. And he's not blind. There we go. If that went on, we would have lost. Because that was his roar for his ultimate. Come on, just hit this. He's going on. Doing ultimate through that wall. And through the dust, right over there. Uh-oh. Shoot, I didn't want to shoot that. That was, pretty bad. That's ultimate. Yes! Ha! He killed himself off my own bomb. Okay, so you never roll forward on that attack. Its hitbox is so disjointed, I probably already talked about this, that if he flies over top of you, you do take the damage. And with our armor set, that would have one-shot us easily. Now, Elder Dragons get 4 harvests. So, we get the harvest more than 3 times, so we got 1 extra. I did have to use some of our precious flash pots on him, sadly. But you know what? I think it was worth it. And that bomb right there was our saving grace. he died before the damage could fully go through. If it was unlucky and I was too close, I would have died. But he died before me. So it went pretty well.
Hey!
Well, look who's still with us. So we have elder dragons eating other elder dragons. Wonderful. That clears some things up.
Yeah. We weren't looking at the big picture. Until we came to the new world, how could we know?
Nergigante came here looking for a feast. And he made a real mess of the local ecosystem in the process.
Theory's good.
Now that the problem child's been put to bed, the other elder dragons should revert to their usual behavior. You did good. So, you ready to go? What's wrong?
No. There's a piece of the puzzle missing. How did this area end up becoming such a hotbed of energy in the first place? Enough energy to lure in a menace like that and convince it to switch habitats doesn't just naturally happen.
What have we here?
Okay. So that was our first full Elder Dragon fight that wasn't a siege like Sora Magdaros. I am a little disappointed that we had our 7th death here, but we did really good for it. We can upgrade our armor even further, which is pretty awesome. With the brutal Nergigante slain, the hunter's investigation into the Eater of Elders was complete, but it seemed the Elder's Recess still had a deeper mystery.
Alright, gather round. Let's get council underway. As you all know, when Nergigante descended into the Elder's Recess, it stirred up a veritable hornet's nest. Being that Nergigante feeds on elder dragons, you can imagine that every monster in the recess got spooked. Initially, I thought we could nip this problem in the bud by eliminating Nergigante. But unfortunately, that's not the case. Despite our best efforts, the situation has escalated. Elder dragons fleeing Nergigante's wrath have started invading other areas.
Now we're coming across elder dragon tracks left and right. In the forest, among the wildspire, even in the Rotten Vale. Our team has managed to attribute the tracks to 3 distinct elder dragons so far. Emphasis on so far.
Many of you have crossed paths with elder dragons in the old world. You know the consequences of their cataclysmic power. And you know what dangerous adversaries they make. But no matter the danger, we have to seize upon this opportunity. We'd be fools not to.
Finally! Thought you'd never ask.
Yeah, all right. First things first. I want our field team to start gathering evidence. We need to track down these beasts and pinpoint their exact locations. So I've decided to split you into 3 groups. Field team leader, you'll be heading up the ancient forest investigation. And the Wildspire Waste, that one's yours. As for the Rotten Vale, we'll be needing the 3rd Fleet's help with that one. I'll leave it up to these delegates to decide how to use the field team. Lastly, don't forget to relay your findings to the Ecological Research Team once you've gathered enough evidence. Everyone clear? All right. Dismissed. Now you're talking.
Well, this just keeps getting more interesting. I'd like nothing more than to help you out, but I've got somewhere I need to be. An old friend told me he's trying to track down a place brimming with energy. There's been a surge in the vein of the earth. He's planning to go and investigate alone. Can't have that. Now don't go blabbing about this to anyone else. My old friend would never forgive me if I let this feline out of the bag. The vein of the earth are like blood vessels that pump energy underground. They reach all the way across the new world. The Everstream, too, is part of this system. I suspect the reason the Elder Dragons are still stirring despite Nergigante's disappearance is somehow related to this. Of course, I can't be sure, but I have a gut feeling. Call it Admiral's instinct. Anyways, good luck with things on your end. I'll let you know what we find out. Oh shoot, almost forgot. My old friend also has a message for you too. I'll be waiting in the place beyond where all things converge. Well, his words, not mine. Elder Dragons around the New World are stirring. Investigate by undertaking high-rank expeditions and quests and gathering Elder Dragon tracks that your scout flies respond to in blue. Once you've collected enough research points, report back to the Ecological Research. By selecting Special Investigation, a new assigned mission will be issued. Okay.
If the dragons aren't showing any signs of settling down, then we'll have to look into it. We're on the hunt.
So that's going to do it for today's video. We had a pretty hectic episode, but we pulled it off. In tomorrow's video, we will be taking on a quest to talk to all these field team people and to find the Elder Dragon tracks, which will probably be in a lot of episodes, probably 3, 4. Anyways, I'm JackSparrow123. If you enjoyed this video at all, please be sure to hit the like button and comment down below what was your favorite part. And I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Bye!